Welcome back. We continue our coverage this morning on the leaked document from the U.S. Supreme Court. So, how did this happen? What was the motivation behind it? And what does it mean for the court going forward? This week, the Capitol Rundown caught up with an attorney with plenty of experience with the nation's highest court. Take a listen as he weighs in.
This is essentially an unprecedented circumstance where an actual draft opinion is released. I mean, there's been situations in the past where there have been leaks or there's been strong innuendo as to what a vote is going to be or what an outcome would be. But here to actually see a draft opinion, that is unprecedented. Never in the court's history that I'm aware of has this ever happened before. Because the opinion was in draft form, it hadn't gone out to a printer or anything like that. And so the opinions are circulated from the justice who's drafting the opinion out to the other justices for comments and feedback, and for people to decide whether they're going to join it or not. And so the people who were in the chambers, so that would be the judicial assistants, that would be law clerks, people who are recently out of law school who are working for the justices, and the justices themselves who have the access to this material. The thing that's really strange here is that the decision that was, or the draft that was circulated came from February. It's May now. One would expect that there's been significant work on this, and yet it was an old draft that was circulated. I don't know whether that means anything yet, but it is, but certainly all of the attention is on who in chambers might have done this. It could be that they're trying to influence a justice who might be on the fence as to whether to join or not join this opinion, to try to convince them not to do so. It might be to spur on the Congress to enact legislation before this comes out. It might be to spur on people in the various states, including Michigan, to either pass legislation or to get additional rulings from state courts. Well, certainly, I think it's a very negative. It will have a very negative effect on the court's reputation. This is something that the court is very proud of, is its tradition of secrecy, and frankly, the court is very proud of the fact that this sort of thing has not happened in the past. Leaks are treated very harshly within the court in terms of it's just not allowed. This is a sort of unforgivable sin, as SCOTUS blog recently said, because of what it does with regard to the collegiality on the court. For the justices to be able to make decisions together, they have to be able to have frank, open, and honest conversation with each other. And certainly, they know that there will be consequences when they issue controversial decisions. But the process of putting the decisions together and justices determining for themselves what the law says, that's something that I think the framers and certainly the folks on the Supreme Court want to occur without the pressure of public opinion.